You know, I've heard like the stage for those is like 30 PSI. It's like that low.
The weather was a bit inconsistent, but there was still a nice variety of show cars. Hi, it's Bud Wilkinson. Today, Ride Connecticut is at the Royals Garage Car Show at Lime Rock Park Racetrack. It's a Memorial Day weekend tradition where owners get to park their vehicles along the main straightaway and everyone gets to walk the track. Glenn Royals presided over the event that bears his business's name, and despite some raindrops, folks came from Connecticut and beyond, including this group of Mopar lovers from Dutchess County, New York.
Just a bunch of us that are into Chryslers, mainly 60 muscle cars to early 70s. We're all friends from 20 or 30 years now, maybe even longer. And we're into the Mopar situation, so we call ourselves the Mopar Mafia. Every weekend we plan a visit. There's 10 of us on a thread, and we all go to a certain show every weekend, and we like to roll in together as a group.
And your thoughts on this show today?
Oh, beautiful. It's Lime Rock. It's a historic place, and we're glad to be here.
Getting gobs of attention was a modified 1962 Nash Metropolitan with a 502 cubic inch Chevy engine that checks in with about 600 horsepower. It was trailered from Southwick, Massachusetts.
This car was built in 1996, reformed. Two Hall of Fame drag racing teams built this car, and I just had they woke up one morning and they decided to build this thing. It's a cool car. It's an ice cream car. You don't want to race it or go 90 miles an hour with it, but it sounds great and it gets up and goes.
How does it drive?
It's not a track car for this track. It's a straight line car, for a straight from 0 to 60 within, a couple seconds, whatever it is.
So you don't drive it on the street then?
I do drive it on the street, but I trailered it here because I live over an hour away.
A bit more traditional was a 1965 Mustang convertible that was purchased 3 years ago from a dealer.
Who doesn't want to bring their car to a racetrack? I love it here. It's beautiful. It's nice to have something close enough that you can actually bring a car to and run around the track a little bit. So why not bring it up to show one off too?
Another eye-catching model was a running, drivable, unrestored 1930 Ford Model A.
I bought this car about 5 years ago, and I found it at a car show in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And I contacted the owner, and the car was actually not at the show, but I found it through a vendor. And the next day I went to see it. It was in a barn, literally in a barn, and it hadn't been driven since 1955.
What makes the Model A stand out is its patina.
It's interesting. I've asked a lot of people as they've looked at it for their opinion. And to a person, no one has said you should restore that car. So it really comes down to, do I wash and polish the car, or do I just leave it like it is, which still has the 1955 barn dirt on it.
And the Lime Rock Show was the Model A's first public appearance.
It's attracted a lot of attention at the show. We've got it sitting here with other Model A's Fords that are restored, and there's a lot of interest. People like to see old, unrestored cars.
One aspect of the show that caught Ride Connecticut's attention was the number of kids who seemed to enjoy the cars, posing with them and sitting inside them, except for one girl who found a more down and dirty way to have fun. At Lime Rock Park Racetrack for Ride Connecticut, I'm Bud Wilkinson. And don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button.